Hi everybody, welcome to a brand new Plan With Me video here at Cactus and Slade. This week I am using a kit from Peony Planner. It is her Planner Girl kit and I love the really classy mix of colours in this kit, and I was pretty excited to be using one in a Plan With Me that came with washi tape and a few more headers because it helped me figure out what I was doing and not take quite so much time to sort out what I was going to do to replace the fact that I didn't have enough headers and I didn't have to use my own tape. I really liked the washi tape that came with this kit, and this kit is in a beautiful premium matte paper which is just so nice and soft. So I spent a lot of time rubbing my hands over the washi tape in this kit just because it's such a beautiful paper that she uses. After putting the washi down at the beginning of the week, I like to put down all of my date headers for the week. I put down Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday before realising that maybe I should write the dates in the dots before I put them down, which I wised up for the end of the week. I again used a slightly thicker pen, which perhaps I won't use next time just because the numbers seem to get a little bit crowded when they're this late in the month. And then I've gone ahead and finished putting the date headers down for the rest of the week. Then the first thing I did was decide which was my favourite full box for the week, and I popped that up in the top of my sidebar. I like to use my favourite full box in the sidebar because I feel like it's the special spot for a full box. Then I used some glitter washi that came with the kit to just separate the full box from my sidebar checklist that I've put down. And under that I've decided to pop down a little pink bilge. I just really like the way that the dark blues in this kit really complement the pale pinks. I feel like it's a very feminine, very classy kit. Then under the bilge I've decided to put down a watercolour flag I got in a sheet from Peggy Dally Things, just to mark out a little bit more space and bring a little bit of white back into the sidebar. Then I have just placed down a little habit tracker in pink as well that also came with the kit. The next thing that I wanted to do for the week, as I like to sort of, when I plan, I like to sit down and plan out everything that's going to happen across the week, like my headers, my washi and my days that I'm working. I like to block out with my full boxes. So before I go into chronologically planning, I like to block out all of my shifts for the week so that I can then plan my activities around them. So this week from Monday through to Friday I was working evenings again. So I decided to block out that time with all of my full boxes across the entire week, which I did, and I really love the full boxes in this kit. I just feel that she used to clip art really well to create beautiful patterns. I love the But First Coffee full box because that is me. Every day the first thing that I need to do is get some coffee into me or I am not going to have a good day. Then I just used some of the little things in the kit. I realised I didn't have enough glitter washi to head every full box, so I used some of the little things just to put across the top of each full box so that I could label my work hours for the week. I ended up using, I think I used all of the food icon little things, but that's okay because I wasn't going to be home for dinner anyway, so I didn't need to put dinner ones down. And then I've just used little watercolour hexagons on a sheet I ordered from Peggy Dally Things in a little sort of navy grey blue watercolour pattern to just cover up the little food icon on the headers. And then I went ahead and filled out what my work hours were for the week, and every day it was at 6 p.m, so I just filled that out on every day. The pen that I'm using for this is just a black ballpoint pen with a rose gold sort of casing from Kmart. I love that place, it's amazing. And then I think my card filled up and it didn't beep at me, so I lost a little bit of footage there. And the first thing I did on Monday was put down a today header from the kit, and then I put down a little Fox and Cactus dishes sticker which came in their July freebie with their orders, and I've just written a mammoth dishes session because I had a million dishes to do that morning because I decided to put it all off as adulting is really hard. Then I just popped down a half box from the kit and a little once more with love emoji that says need coffee, and I've just written caffeinate as I needed to get some coffee into me after doing all those dishes. And then I've just put down some gold washi from the kit and a header with a little silhouette portrait sticker from Fox and Cactus, and I've written new blade next to it because my new blade arrived that day. And then even though I got my new blade, my portrait wasn't working, everything was cutting off to the side, and I googled it and troubleshooted it, and for the life of me couldn't figure out how to fix it. So I put down a little Fox and Cactus girl with raging fire eyes and pulling the finger just to show how frustrated I was that day. I did end up emailing Silhouette America and they solved all my issues, which was amazing. So if you're having any trouble, I recommend just getting in touch with them because all of the troubleshooting didn't help me, and then one of the first things they suggested sorted my problem. Then on Tuesday, the first thing I did was put down a little to-do header from the kit and a 3-heart checklist with a few things that I needed to get done that day, which was cook a bunch of food, film the plan with me, and film a sticker haul. I then put down a oven half box sticker, which I got on a sheet from Peggy Daily Things that you can see in the sticker haul I put up last week. And I've just written in there big cook up and meal prep, as I don't enjoy cooking, so when I'm on afternoon shifts I'm not home for dinner anyway. So I did a big cook up on Tuesday. I cooked a few different dishes and popped them in the freezer so that Nick and I would have dinner for a few nights and I didn't have to worry about cooking again for a while. I then put down some more washi strips, and I didn't like that I'd picked the same pattern as what was in the full box for the day, so I peeled that back up and used a different washi strip to put down as a little background. I had a lot of laundry to do that day, so I wanted to use the washi to block out some time to show that. And it's a little bit different to just using another half box underneath. So I've put my washi down and I put down a little once more with love laundry munchkin, a little once more with love munchkin holding up a skirt and a sock in disgust, which is me when I have to do laundry because it's just such a chore. My washing machine also decided to die on me on Tuesday, so when I did put my washing in, it didn't finish the load and then it wouldn't open the door. So when Nick got home from work, he managed to force the door open for me to get my clothes out, but the washing machine was dead, so I ended up going and picking up a new washing machine on Wednesday morning. I then decided to chop the head off one of the headers, the little icon off one of the headers with a precision slice tool to pop down to right on for doing the laundry, and I didn't like how it sort of covered up the munchkin, so I peeled the munchkin back up, which I destroyed in the process of doing so, and just popped the little header down with a new laundry munchkin over the top just to mark that I had laundry to do. Then the next thing I did was pop a little appointment label down from the kit and use a little once more with love munchkin holding a giant coffee mug to mark down that I then wanted to top up on coffee from all the hard work I'd done this morning before I went into work that evening. Then on a Wednesday morning, I started off the day with a today header from the kit once again. And I liked the way that it sort of started to alternate the grey and the blue across the week, so I just sort of stuck with that for the rest of the week. That little YouTube icon there is one that I've actually just made up and will be a part of the Chunky Tuesday releases in my sticker shop when that gets up and running. I don't have a date for you yet because we've got a lot of things coming up soon, but I will keep you informed when that will be coming to the store. I then used a half box from the kit and a coffee sticker that was actually in the kit deco this week. And I've just written coffee ASAP because I had such a busy day on Tuesday, and then I got into work and it was crazy at work as well, and I was just really tired and needed a bit of a pick-me-up that morning. Then I'm just using some washi tape that I got from Kmart in a pack of 4. It's got this really cute marble design on it, and I'm just using that to block out the time that I spent working on YouTube things on Wednesday. Then I'm just using a second washi tape that I think I also got from Kmart in a set of 4, just to add a little bit more colour to the marble tape. Then I'm just putting down some washi tape from the kit with the little YouTube sticker to mark that I needed to get some editing done on Wednesday. And I did put down an ombre heart checklist, but I made a mistake when I was writing on it, so I pulled it back up. And this kit only comes with 2 3-heart checklists. So I ended up using the slice tool again to slice off the 2 top hearts of one of the ombre heart checklists, and I just used that instead, as there were only 2 things that I wanted to edit anyway, so that worked out for the best. So I popped that down underneath my little editing fat header there and just written down plan with me and sticker haul, as that's what I needed to edit that day. Then on towards the second half of the week, first thing I did was put down my weekend banner, which took me a little while to figure out where I wanted to put it. Eventually I decided I wanted to put it up the top on Saturday and Sunday. Then on Thursday, the first thing I did was go down and put a today header down, and then some glitter washi from the kit and an ombre heart checklist, as I had a lot of things to get clean around the house that day and I wanted to put them all down on a list so they got done. Then I used another bit of washi from the kit on top of the glitter header just to mark down as a header for the checklist that I had a big cleaning day ahead of me, and just to sort of pre-warn me, because I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday when I was writing this, and I wanted to remind myself that I had lots of work to do. So on the checklist I ended up writing that I needed to tidy the lounge room, clear the bench, mop the floors, clean the office, organise the recycling, which always builds up because our recycling bin only gets emptied every fortnight, and so I always end up with far too much recycling and I have to top up the bin as soon as it's empty. And the last thing I wanted to do was clean the sheets. Then I just used another bit of glitter washi from the kit below to separate out a bit of space between the checklist and the next thing, and I just put down some of that washi that I peeled up from earlier on Tuesday. Then on top of that washi I put down a little emoji, a little munchkin from Once More with Love, which is the little stressed out munchkin, and I've written underneath the washi, so much cleaning, so little time, and the little stressed out munchkin was to mark that. And I also ended up putting down a little screaming munchkin as well, because when I do a lot of cleaning I don't enjoy it, so I like to whinge about it and it makes me feel a little bit better. Then I just decided to jump on over to Saturday and put down the day off flag that came with the kit. I really like this flag, I think it's really cute, but there was only one and I have more than one day off this week, so I put it down on the Saturday to sort of mark that I had the weekend off. Then back onto Friday, I've put down a full box as well to mark out a chunk of time, because I wanted to I have a little bit of a lazy day before work that day, so I wanted to make sure I marked that out with a nice big full box. Then I've just put down a half box and a little dog walking munchkin from Once More with My Love, and written take doggos for a joggo. I needed to go for a run, the dogs needed to go for a run, they were happy, it tired them out, it was good. And the first thing I did on Friday before I went for a run was actually have a coffee as per usual, so I've used a little Once More with Love massive coffee cup munchkin to mark that, and I've written coffee because I woke up on Friday in a bit of a daze. Then down to the full box I've put a little Once More with Love munchkin that says if it requires pants it's not happening, which is #my life, especially on afternoon shift when I don't want to do anything until 5 p.m. when I have to get ready for work. And I've just written a lazy day before work and put down another Once More with Love coffee munchkin holding a big coffee cup, just to mark that I will be topping up on coffee before I go to work. Then I've used a little strip of thin washi tape across Saturday and Sunday to sort of mark out the day off sticker across those 2 days, just as I had the one sticker. Then I've used a couple of Fox and Cactus stickers. I used a little lazy day me time girl sticker back on the lazy day just to fill in the little space there. Plus I love Fox and Cactus's lazy girl stickers, so I wanted to use one for my lazy day before work. Then on Saturday I've just popped down a gorgeous half box from the kit and used a little card that was actually an icon sticker in the kit this week, and I've written pick Gemma up for hens, as I had a hens night down south that weekend and it was going to be a couple of hours drive, so we decided to carpool. So I've just popped that in because I had to remember to pick up Gemma as she was coming with me. And then I've just popped down probably my second favourite half box from the kit after the one I used in the sidebar, just to mark out that whole chunk of time because we will be driving in the whole morning before we go to lunch and then on to the hens. Then I've used 2 washi strips and a half box from the kit just to mark the hens night itself. I've written M's Hens Night and put a Fox and Cactus cosplay sticker down. The reason being is that the Hens Night was sleepover themed and we were all asked to wear onesies. And a Black Widow wears a sort of onesie, so it's the closest thing I had and I think it worked out really cute. Then I've just popped down another little bit of washi to fill out the day and some high heels that came in the deco with the kit. I actually bought a onesie especially for the Hens Night this weekend, and it was a poop emoji onesie, which was adorable. It's fluffy and warm and it's like a brown colour, and then you pull the hood down and it's a little poop emoji with eyes, which was glorious. I thought it was so cute and just hilarious. Then Sunday morning I popped down a half box and another little Once More With Love coffee munchkin and written Recovery Brekkie, which was much needed because I still remember just how average I was feeling on Sunday morning after our big night. So we had a recovery breakfast and I stocked up on the coffee. Then I popped down some washi and a vertical half box, which I couldn't really figure out how I wanted to do. So I jumped down to the end of Sunday, popped down one of these Once More With Love movie banners and written Netflix and chill because I wanted to spend the afternoon when I got home just relaxing and doing nothing hard at all with Nick on the couch. And when I say Netflix and chill is just chilling. It's just the way we hang out, is to spend time on the couch doing nothing at all. It is magical. Then I've gone back up to try and work out what I wanted to do with this half box here, and I didn't like the way that it sat underneath the washi tape with the rounded corners, so I pulled the washi tape up and then put the half box down underneath it, and I liked the way that that looked a lot better. Then I used a header from the kit to cover up the bottom of the half box and just put a little Once More With Love coffee munchkin on top of the little icon and written top up because I needed to top up on coffee after I got home for the drive because it was a long drive home. Then I just popped down a sort of navy blue, ocean blue half box down, and I've just used another Once More With Love Harry Potter sticker, which is the broom, to mark that I wanted to try and convince Nick to watch Harry Potter, which didn't work. We ended up just watching Rick and Morty, but that's okay with me because Rick and Morty is bomb. And I just really wanted to use my Harry Potter stickers from Once More With Love, so can you blame me? Then I headed back over to my sidebar to fill it out for the week. I filled out my bill that was due and tracked my Instagram posts, which did not happen as much as I wanted, so I might have to track that again in the next couple of weeks. I completed out my sidebar with some deco from the kit, which is one of my favourite ways to fill out a sidebar rather than with other big block stickers, because I like to bring in some deco from the kit because the artwork is always really beautiful. Then my sidebar sticker, I decided to track this week my water and how much I drank. So I just sort of tracked how much I drank each week in the sidebar sticker. Just to sort of get track of how much I drink. I either end up not drinking very much at all because I forget, or drinking a bucket load and having to pee 16 times a day. So that is my week. It was the Planner Girl spread from Peony Planner. I'll just show you what stickers I've got left in the kit. I did use a lot of this kit. I really like washi stickers and full boxes. And thank you for watching this plan with me. I will see you again next week with another one.